Hi friends. Okay, so I want to talk about my gym recovery today because I've had a few conversations with a few people, and then I've also seen some people kind of posting some stuff, and like I realized like people like want to know this stuff and are like curious. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And if you are catching the replay, just go ahead and put a hashtag replay. Well, no. I'm holding up the number 2, but hashtag replay or put the number 2 in the chat. Let me know that you stopped by. But anywho, okay, so we're gonna just kind of jump right in. So of course, like sleep is gonna be one of your number 1 things, right? I was actually talking to a friend last night and she's like, girl, I try to always make sure I prioritize that 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And I'm like, girl, yes. We have to do that, especially like in life in general. Like one thing that I've learned is that as our bodies get more experience on them, they just appreciate more sleep. So we got to do that. Our water intake, something that I was actually learning recently is that we should actually be consuming like half our body weight like in water, and then it's like 12 ounces for every 30 minutes of physical exercise that we do. I was like, okay, I didn't know there was like a formula to this. I thought that was pretty neat. And then okay, so we got sleep, we got water, right? Those are things that I definitely try to prioritize, of course. And those are things that you can kind of do in a sense for free, right? I mean, I know we pay for water, but right, basically for free. And then one of the things I do is like protein, right? So if you've noticed, like if you've been following me with my meal prep, I know some of you guys love to see all of that stuff. I'm going to work on pulling some more of that out, but one of the things I try to do is make sure that I'm getting enough protein. So I'm usually aiming for about somewhere between 130 to 150 grams of protein a day, just because of where I'm at with my muscles and my body weight and all of that. So there's like a little formula for it. It's like 0.7 to like a pound, not a pound, goodness, a gram of protein, like per pound of body weight, something like that. Like you have to like correct me if I'm wrong and you know for sure what it exactly is. But hey Pamela, I see you on. Thank you for joining me. So I'm actually talking about like recovery stuff. So typically like kind of more gym focused. Hey Estelle, I'm glad that you are on with me. Oh my goodness, I just realized I'm not on do not disturb. So hopefully disrupt y'all. And I don't know why, to me it looks like there's a filter. I don't know if Facebook like changed something, but like it wasn't anything intentional. But anywho, so sleep, water, let me see, protein. So like I said, I try to get somewhere between 130 to 150 on my protein intake. And then some other things that I do, amino acids. So I am super big on amino acids because that's going to help your muscle recovery and help you to preserve your muscles. So I was actually talking to a girl the other day and she was looking for a new one. I'm like, I never think to like talk about this stuff, but I personally use hey Debbie, glad you're here with me, use the Generate brand, and it's got your BCAAs and your EAAs. So your EAAs are more of your essential amino acids. So those are the ones that you want to make sure that you're taking. And we really like the Cutler brand, like Cutler Nutrition. He is a bodybuilder. He's been, I'm probably going to screw it up, so I'm not going to talk about it, but he's like big in the fitness world. My husband could tell you all about it. And my husband loves just how clean his products are. So my husband actually found this, so that's going to help you with that and your endurance through your workouts. I really like this one. The flavor we've got right now is sour lemonade, sour watermelon is what we got coming in the mail. So I'm super excited to try that one next. Another thing that I do is creatine. So we're kind of playing with brands on this one. This one is just one that they had on sale at Sam's. So this one is the Optimum Nutrition creatine. From what I understand with this one, it doesn't necessarily matter so much of like what brand that you take, but that it's micronized. I hear that's like the biggest thing that you want to make sure that you find for that. And basically what that does is that helps your body to better absorb it. And creatine is actually good for anybody, whether you're working out or you're not working out, especially as we get older, I guess. I don't know, as our body gets more experience on it. what it's going to do is it's actually going to help us to better retain our muscles. It does, some people say like, well, you're going to gain weight, and you can like slowly add in creatine, and the actual weight gain that some people notice is because it's pulling water into your muscles to keep your muscles hydrated. So it's not a bad thing. Like it's a good thing that you want to have. You want to have that water in your muscles, right? So there's that. And then 5-gram serving is apparently all that you need. You don't really need more than that. So I had to look that up the other day. And I will tell you, one of the things that I've really come to realize is I'm in a deficit right now. So I'm training for a competition, and one of the things that really matters is your recovery. And I was actually talking to a friend last night about that. It's just when you're going and you're training for, especially for competitions, that you want to make sure that you have a really good recovery system on lock. I know it's not everybody on here, but so basically what I want to say though is recovery is important, no matter what level that you're doing in the gym, but especially if you're really working hard for something and you're doing maybe like a strenuous stretch, then you want to make sure you have the proper recovery in place. And I know I'm not like an expert or anything. This has just been from years of playing with this stuff, honestly, because I was talking to my friend Jessica. She's like, girl, I didn't even know you work out. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to work on like sharing more of that stuff, because technically, like, me and Kevin have been working out for probably about 10 years. So the first like 3 or 4 years, we weren't like super consistent. Like we just kind of went sporadically. It's just like a random thing, but like super consistent probably for the last 6 or 7 years, I would say. We started off with a little bit of a home gym, and then we ended up going to Dynamic Dimensions, and now we're at G.I. Joe's, which we love so much. So we're very thankful for them. Okay, so moving on. The next thing that you want to prioritize is hydration. And this one is really good. Again, whether you're in the gym or you're not in the gym, we're constantly losing electrolytes all the time, just from the regular things that we do in life. And our water isn't always quite enough, right? So the electrolytes are going to help your body to better use your water. It's going to help your body to better recover, all of those things. And then the one I personally have preferred out of the ones that I've tried, I won't do any like comparisons today, but is Bellamy's Hydrate. What I really like about it is it actually like energizes you and helps you to recover. I've noticed better sleep from it. Like I feel better. And I think what it is it's got those extra B vitamins and the extra little minerals in there. So it's designed to be more of that like overall wellness. It's going to help to promote your energy and help with the feel good, aspect of recovery. So that's what I really like about this. And it's not salty. Like I was talking to Marsha earlier, and she was like, girl, I think I'm gonna have to split my stuff up, because she got some of the hydration and the collagen, and we were talking about it. And she says, I think I would split it up because I've already drank that thing down. Like it's gone. And I said, girl, yeah, I know. I get it. It tastes so good. So we were laughing about that, and just some ideas on how to split that up so you get a little bit more out of it. But anywho, so the other thing that I do is collagen. And I know this sounds kind of funny. Why would collagen be in recovery? But the collagen has been tremendous for my joints. Like that's probably my most favorite thing. Like the other little things that have come with it has been like my hair, skin, nails, that kind of thing. But the joints and the gut health has been amazing, especially because sometimes supplements, which we've got pretty clean ones, but supplements can be a little hard on the stomach, and I've had some gut issues, so it's been helping with that. And whenever your gut is great, right, your body's better able to process and use everything that it's been given, right? So I don't know, is anybody here does anybody else struggle with gut issues? I feel like it's something that comes with age, but I don't know. Some people deal with it, some people don't. So there's that. And I like the Bellamy brand because to me it does a bunch of different things, and then also like it because it's got protein in it. So we love that. So yeah, there we go. So protein, what else is going to tell you? Creatine. So something else I've been doing, I was talking to my friend Sarah about this morning, is red light therapy. So I know that this one, you want to try to find that, I know our gym has it and it's part of our membership package. some places locally will offer that, where you can go and you can get red light therapy through them. Well, get it, like, you know, I don't know, lay in the bed. It's kind of like tanning, I guess. I don't know. So what I love about it though is, okay, let me tell you, like, the basic thing that it does is it like stimulates your mitochondria. So it's not like something super like crazy, but it's light therapy, right? So it stimulates your mitochondria and basically tells it, hey, do what you're supposed to do. So it ends up helping, of course, with your energy in that, but it's also going to help with your recovery. It's going to help with inflammation. It's going to help with sleep. I've even heard, a lady was talking about it the other day. I went to a little thing where they were just kind of, she was talking about all the benefits of red light therapy and why people do it. And one of the things that she was saying too is even it's helped people with different mental disorders. And so there's a lot of things that's being like, as continuously being studied in that field. So I won't be surprised if more research comes out that it helps with even more things. Like, I'm just like already expecting it. Hey, Sarah, Guillory, so excited you're here. Okay, massages. So my friend Sarah, as we were talking this morning, one of the other things that she told me, she recently got a massage. And she normally doesn't get those. And the masseuse, I was about to say the massage therapist, however you want to call it, was telling her like, girl, you need to come see me some more. And so massages are like super important because that's going to help to move all of that stress out of your body. That's going to help to release some lactic acid. That's going to get things moving and flowing how they need to. And that's going to also aid in your recovery. So I try to incorporate hydro massage. I know this is a lot to you guys today, but I'll tell you something else at the end. But anywho, hydro massage, that's awesome. I try to incorporate that in once a week. Again, that's something that's like in my membership package. So it makes it really convenient. You can go and you can plan some massages. I know that we have some amazing local masseuses in the area. So I'm sure, and if you're not local to me, there's probably some around you. And then the other thing is sauna. So a lot of times I think people think about the sauna more as just to lose weight, but it's also like really good for your muscle recovery as well. So I don't know all of the science and inner workings of how that works, but that's going to help with that as well. And honestly, sometimes just after a really good sauna sweat session, like I just feel like just a really good detox and I just feel really good afterwards. So that has been a really big help for me as well. And what I want to say to kind of wrap this all up is that these are all little tools that you can have in your tool belt. And all of these things are things that I didn't start with day one, right? So maybe you're on your fitness journey and you already incorporate some of these things and you want to do more, or you want to enhance your recovery, or maybe help increase your strength, right? Incorporating in some of these and just adding them in kind of slowly, right? Like, you don't have to dive off the deep end and be like, Brooke, I need to do all this stuff today. No, I just wanted to share with you that like this is my full like recovery routine that I have built like over years. And I'm very grateful that our gym has just kind of even pushed some of these things into motion and actually make them happen. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But what I want you to hear though is that recovery is important. You know, in our lives, we prioritize, I think, busy, and we want to stay productive, right? Like that's like, it's affirming, right? It feels good. It's like achievements. So, but what we want to do is we want to also make sure that we are recovering our bodies so that way our bodies can continue to go for the longevity. And that's something else. You know, I think that we can honor our bodies, we can honor our age, and also be good stewards of the bodies that we have. So I want to leave you with this, is that if you're noticing some changes in your body and you're like, okay, this is not working like it used to work, or this is not going like it used to work, like be mindful of that and take a second to reflect and you know, like, I don't know, even if you want to share it on here and I can share some knowledge with you, if you want to private message me, like, hey, this is what I'm struggling with, just kind of talk it out. You know, sometimes it's really great to go visit a doctor. Sometimes it is just a matter of incorporating a great supplement, you know, that's going to help with your recovery, with your joints. You know, I know it's kind of funny because you're like freaking young, but look, okay, like ego lifting, they get in the way, and life just, sometimes life is, you know, it just wears on our bodies. And so whatever we can do to just help us to function and be at our best and to steward our bodies well. So I hope this was super helpful for you. If there was something that you were able to take away from this, I would love for you to share it in the comments below and let me know, or send me a private message. I'd love to chit chat and hear what you're working on. Hey, like, oh, that could be something you could do too. Drop in the chats below. Like, if you're working on something right now, I've been talking to a few ladies that they're working on new fitness goals, they're working on gut health goals and things like that. So recovery goals. So I would love to hear like what's kind of on your radar right now. What are you working towards? And I can't wait to read your comments later. So thank y'all for being on. I'll talk to you later. Bye.